welcome, right? Right? Right,
yeah.
Dom?
Yeah, man.
Welcome
yeah, man.
to the fucking... I mean, welcome to the... welcome to the barbecue pit, tier list of cryptids.
Yeah.
I think there's 85. We have...
Yeah. Okay, so we've spent the past... Let's see. I want to say... Hold on, we started this at like...
Probably 4
11?
hours?
Yeah, the past 4 hours, going through the Cryptid Wiki, picking out, well, what we saw as interesting cryptids to rank.
Or even ones that we remembered. That was...
Yeah. Like... Yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. It's late at night. I'm a bit googly boogly right now.
Dumb, we could just do it. Like, we don't... Here, look. We have our first one. Oh shit, wait. Do we have a... Actually...
Oh no, we need the Megalodon tier. Add row below.
Yeah, we do. To get this out of the way, hang on. Okay. You can't really see it, but... New? Uh-oh. Oh my fucking god. Dom!
Just press very close.
Okay. Are you ready, Dom?
Alright.
Dom, you don't have to prove anything. This is our cryptid video.
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not. I just coughed. That's all. I have phlegm in my throat right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was running and I didn't drink any water.
You keep bringing that up.
It's true, though. I didn't drink any water, like, at all.
When were you doing that?
Like, probably like 4 in the afternoon.
It's like 11. I mean, it's like 2.
Yeah, and I haven't drank water all day.
No, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's fearful. That's frightful.
So we're gonna be ranking our cryptids today, and I think our viewers would like me if I talked a bit more in a submissive voice.
Dom. What do you think about the Men in Black? Let's get down to it.
All right. So the Men in Black. Never seen the movies, but considering what they do, I put them at least C tier.
Okay. Do you know what they are? Like
well, I know that they're there when they gotta like cover shit up, because like the whole thing is like, oh, they're government agents and shit like that.
Did you ever see like the footage of them walking into the hotel, like fucking what's his name, Mr. X or whatever his name is from Resident Evil?
No.
What's his name? Dom, the big guy.
Yeah, literally Mr. X. That's literally his fucking name.
I mean, so you've never seen the video of them walking in the hotel and they look like Mr. X?
No, I haven't. I've seen like black and white photos of them like at like random places.
Yeah, I think that's funny. All I'm saying is I've seen a couple aliens and they haven't come from me, right?
So,
I think they are just like a normal like every day, like, oh, they're the fucking Men in Black, like, you know what I mean? They're just guys.
Yeah, they're just government agents. So yeah, just fucking C tier.
Average everyday C tier.
So let's go. We got Baba Yaga. Fuck, I don't remember much of the fucking folklore for her. I can pull up some quick stuff. Hold on.
Pull it up. Because I don't know anything about the Baba Yaga either. I just know that's what
she's
John Wick
part
is.
of Slavic folklore. I'm reading the actual Wikipedia page right now. So, she's a supernatural being, or one of trio of sisters of the same name, who appears as a deformed and or ferocious-looking woman. Oh my god, that is a lot of shit. Let's see, observes. Well, what does she do? Like,
I think she's just a witch.
Yeah, I think she's just a Slavic witch. Okay. She has the cool little birdhouse thing, the big house with the chicken legs.
Does she?
Yeah, that's what she like. Fucking, it's the Baba Yaga mobile. I don't know. I kind of like her, but like, I don't know. Once again, it's one of those things that I barely even know about because it's not like Baba Yaga doesn't interest me as much as like everything else on this list.
Yeah.
But I think maybe C tier.
C. I know nothing about her, so this is your pick.
Yeah,
C tier. Put her under Men in Black.
Yeah, right next to Men in Black.
Okay. There's a devil.
Fine.
Wait, no. What is this?
No, that's a Goatman. Goatman.
Oh, this is Goatman. I like. You know, I think I like Goatman more because of the BuzzFeed Unsolved thing. I don't exactly think I like care about Goatman like necessarily. I like don't know what he does, and I mean I guess he's just a demon, right?
Supposedly, like then there's like that conspiracy theory shit where like, oh, he's a government experiment. What like fucking government agent is gonna make like a Goatman hybrid? What do you get from that? Realistically.
Do you remember? I don't know. These are probably not true, but do you remember? Like, I know you know this. They've talked about it. I swear to God, they have. I remember when I used to watch Joe Rogan, right? I remember they used to talk. I think Alex Jones was on it, and he was talking about like the fucking like the Chinese are making pig people. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I fucking remember that.
You clearly remember the pig people thing, right?
Yeah.
This is what he is.
Holy shit.
The Goatman is the Chinese experiment. Sent where's the goat bridge at? Like Iowa?
Let me see.
Dropped out in Iowa. China dropped his ass in Iowa.
The Goatman
Michigan?
Bridge is in
Texas.
Fuck, where the Fort Worth?
Texas? Fort Worth, Texas?
Yeah, Texas. Old Alton Bridge in Texas.
Yeah, they sent his ass to Texas. Where are we putting this bad boy at, huh?
I don't know. I once again, like, this is another one of those cryptids where I'm like, I don't really fucking care about the Goatman. I think maybe D tier.
D?
Yeah, D tier.
Damn, okay. D tier?
Well, you think he'd be C tier?
Well, we don't really... How much do you like the Baba Yaga?
I don't know. The Baba Yaga is like... Because the C tier is kind of like the it's alright tier. Like, it's not terrible. It average at best.
Yeah. So these are average. You know, fucking put him down there. Because if I'm he is kind of just like a demon, I guess. He's not really that big of anything. Dodo bird?
Dodo bird. I love dodo birds. You love dodo birds?
I love dodo bird.
So there's no real specific reason that the dodo bird's on the list, because as far as I know, there's no like fucking supposed sightings of dodo birds in real life.
Maybe there is. I don't know.
I don't know.
The thylacine was up there. Was in the cryptic thing.
Oh, but we didn't put it on there.
No, we didn't. I think we've talked about it too much.
But if the thylacine was here, imagine it being S tier. That's all.
S tier?
Yeah, I'd say thylacine's S tier.
Pretend thylacine's S tier?
Yeah, I'd say they're S tier.
I'd say they're A tier.
They're just chill little dudes. They don't really do anything.
There'd be people that remember them though. I think that's what really changes the whole thing about it, right? Like, I don't know anybody in real life. I don't know anybody that's alive today that would know that will have seen like a dodo bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the idea that they're like rare, like, you know what I mean? Like, the resales of the dodo are like higher, because there's less people in having them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I would put thylacine like at the A.
Yeah, all right. I personally put the thylacine S tier, but it's your computer, man.
The one we're not supposed to say.
What?
What?
Well, it's one that's always terrified me. But it's also one of those where I do think it's kind of cool. And I'm gonna go and bite the bullet because there's gonna be people like, what are they talking about? We're talking about the Wendigo.
No, we're not. We're talking about the other one.
Wait, no, but we have the picture of the other one. That one's the Wendigo. Is
it? No, it isn't. Yeah, the Bing Bong is the one that's all ripped up. I thought.
No, the Bing Bong is right there next to the Banshee.
Where's the Banshee? Oh, okay, it is. Okay, this one.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I like Wendigos, and I know the deer head with the antlers isn't like the actual like traditional look of how they're like they're described in like the folklore and stuff. Because like air quotes actual Wendigos look more like the ones from I think Until Dawn. Is it? The game. Yeah. But I've always liked this one. But personally, I put it maybe A or B tier.
A or B?
Yeah, A or B, but I'm leaning more towards A.
Leaning more towards A. What about high B? Would you settle for high B?
Yeah.
I'd say Wendy Williams. They're all right. I think they're in the same category as the furry wolf. I think maybe the furry wolf would be a little bit above it, I guess, because they're more. I don't know. They have like a more of a grotesque feel to them. Yeah. I mean, no, actually, the grotesque feel would be this one. I'm getting confused with the pictures we used. Yeah, no, I'd put this high B, maybe. High B?
Yeah, high B.
High B.
Yeah, gargoyles.
Gargoyles?
I fucking love gargoyles.
Like the show?
Both the show and the creatures.
Dom, what would you do if you went on a Japanese game show and they made you kiss a gargoyle?
It depends. Is the gargoyle Goliath? Or gargoyle?
What if you had to like do like the bug thing where you had to like shoot the bug into his mouth?
So I'm there on the fucking Japanese game show with Goliath. That's cool. I can I shake his hand or does he like go like don't touch me?
I don't know. I've never seen the show. I don't know. Would he say don't touch me?
I don't think he's kind of a polite guy. He's actually a really nice guy in the show. He's a cool dude. I feel like he'd shake my hand professionally, give me a nice smile, and then like I don't think a smooch, but I feel like he definitely like play around and be like, oh, I'm gonna kick your butt in this show, and I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I'm gonna fondle yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna fondle your balls, man.
and then he looks at you weird, and then the show starts, and he never talks to you again.
I would actually cry if that happened.
Yeah,
I love Goliath.
Well,
but I don't know. I put gargoyles A tier.
A tier.
A tier, especially since it's Goliath. And I don't know. Do I show the picture of me?
Yeah, right Goliath? Here. Check this shit out.
Yeah.
We haven't got into the ones where I'm gonna like go off about, so they're real like on these ones because they're not the ones that I really know.
So Quetzalcoatl. Alright. So Quetzalcoatl. Many of y'all don't know this, but I fucking love like Aztec and Mayan shit. Like I love Aztec folklore and mythology and just like I guess just like the culture in general and stuff and the history behind it. But Quetzalcoatl is oh my god, I have not drank any water. I'm so sorry. Quetzalcoatl, I fucking love Quetzalcoatl. Big fucking snake. Not a lot to say about him other than I don't know. He's just cool. I put him S tier.
S?
Yeah. S tier.
Dang.
Because he's my homie, man. I fucking love him.
I don't know what some of these things are. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what this is. I don't know, and I don't know what this is.
I know what most of these are. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll try and keep them.
I think the Snallygaster was weird. I didn't know about him until I saw the fucking Fallout 76 thing, and when they were talking about him. You know, we also don't have the Grafton monster on this.
Fuck, you're right. Oh.
But what else don't we have on here? I'm pretty sure there's a couple of things that just weren't on there, maybe. Because remember, we had to add like 30 people.
Yeah.
But the Snallygaster is pretty cool, I guess. It's a weird concept. It's a weird concept with like the teeth and stuff, or like the tongues.
Yeah, they're like tentacle tongues.
Yeah, I think it's a weird concept, but at the same time, it's just kind of like I don't like know what that is.
I like that it just feels like alien in a way. Like it's just so strange. Like with like the reports about it.
Mm-hmm.
They have like this bird-like head, and then it opens its mouth, and all these tentacles are coming out.
I don't. It feels too like fantasy. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would see it in like Warhammer and some shit.
Yeah.
I think it's too like far away from what normal what normal life is like, I guess.
Yeah, it's like too fantastic.
Yeah, it's too fictional. I would put it at a C. Put it at C. Maybe D, maybe. Actually, Goatman. What would you put this at, Dom?
Snallygaster?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, either C or D. I like the Snallygaster, but it's not like it's not up there.
Uh-huh. You want to put him... Oh my god. You want to put him... Let me think. Do I like the funny Men in Black more than the Snallygaster? Do you like the funny Men in Black more than the Snallygaster?
I do.
Okay. I'll put him right here. Middle C for now.
Alright, so next up we got the Chupalupa.
The Chupacabra?
Once again, this is another one of those I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Despite like us pretty much finding out what the fuck it is.
It's just a fucking dog with mange.
Despite all that, I like to hold out hope that, like, I don't know, there's something out there that's all weird and freaky dooky.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever think there's any of like these creatures outside your house, Dom?
I don't like to think that because I live in a very rural area, and that's not nice of me.
Do you ever think that?
Sometimes,
I think
yeah.
that. I also.
You think that like that's at like my home?
I think that. I think at any like moment something's gonna like burst into your room and turn that bitch into shreds. But that's just me. If I was living there, I would be like there was something outside of my house and I need to kill it.
Well, that's why I have Dutch outside, because he's the guard dog.
I would be on constant like fight or flight mode. What if the thing that... Never mind. What if the thing that comes to kill you feeds him and is friendly to him?
That'd be fucked up.
What if it's smart enough to know that it has to feed him to get to you?
That's a fucking terrifying concept that I like, but also fuck you.
Yeah, and its hand like creeps through the crops and gives him food. It gives him food, and you can only see the long arms, and it retracts them back into the darkness.
I don't like that.
And
is it giving him like dead animals to eat?
Dead animals? Anything, anything it can find.
I don't like that.
It gives him like coins and shit that it finds too, like shiny rocks and stuff.
I don't think Dutch would care about shiny rocks.
Yeah, but it thinks it does.
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
Yeah. I remember one time when I was pissing at your house there, I heard something. And I started turbo pissing. To like get the fuck back into the house. We should have put the sex ghost on here too.
I mean, we technically do have the sex ghost.
No, but I wanted the real sex ghost, like a sex ghost category. Sex ghost tournament, actually. But yeah, you ever think that, Dom? Dude, do you remember when we saw the star that like lit up?
Yeah.
Do you actually remember that or no?
Kinda. I
saw it. I don't remember if anybody else saw it. But I had seen a star just light up, like in the sky, and then it disappeared. Remember when it was I'm gonna bleep this name out, but
Bruh.
was there.
Bruh.
Was there? Do you remember that?
Bruh.
I was there. Matthew and you were there, and we were in the lawn chairs outside your house, and that was when I think there's a blood moon, right? Or it was, maybe it wasn't blood moon, maybe it was just close to like the horizon that it made it red.
Wasn't it like no? I thought it was like a full moon or something.
Maybe it was something like that. I don't remember what it was. It's like specifically, but I know it was something weird with the moon. And I remember looking up at the sky and seeing this star, and then it like lit up, like it got super fucking bright, and then just like extinguished like immediately. Which is probably not how that would work, like at all. I feel like I don't know how correct this is, but I feel as if a star were to go out, right? I feel like all the light would be expanded, right, over a period of time. I don't think the supernova would happen instantly. Like I think it would get brighter, and then it would get dimmer, and then it would just disappear, like over like thousands of years, or even millions. But yeah, so I don't know what that was like at all. I remember seeing it though. But I don't know. Maybe I was just crazy. Maybe I was just crazy. But where do you want to put this Chupacabra at?
The Chupacabra, I'd say B tier.
B? Above the Bing Bong or below?
Yeah, above Bing Bong.
Okay. Owlman?
Oh, Owlman. I love Owlman. Okay. So... fuck. Okay, so the only actual, like, knowledge that I have about the Owlman is from the Secret Saturdays and Lost Tapes. Other than that, I don't really remember much lore about it. Oh yeah, because it has an episode.
No, the fucking Lost Tapes. That was like an insane night. Like that was fucked up. I can't believe like that happened. The fucking Lost Tapes night. That was like insane.
That was a great night. I like that night.
I don't even know why it was so funny. Like I can't even think of like one joke. Well, I know one joke, but besides that, I can't think of any others.
But like the Owlman is he's a funny dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole thing is like it would like nest in churches, in like bell towers, and like it would wait for like nighttime and like go after people and like carry them up there and eat them or something like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I like Owlman. I like how he looks, especially in that fucking drawing.
Yeah.
I honestly I'd put him maybe A tier, right there next to Goliath.
A tier right now. Under or above?
Up below, right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hatman.
This one's you.
Hatman. Hatman.
Yeah.
Hatman. No. I said Hatman. Hatman is a okay, well, there's two versions of him, right? There's the Shadow People version, I guess, and then there's the Paralysis Demon version of him. People like see him when they have paralysis. They usually see him. He's a big player, I guess. But yeah, Hatman. I don't know what he does, honestly. We were reading the wiki and it was like, oh, sometimes he's not like a friendly, but it's like okay. But like, how is he not friendly? They said they said he fills some people with fear. But I always found this might be a little controversial. This is what I'm about to say. This might scare a little people. But I've always found shadow people as interesting and not necessarily scary. Because they don't do anything. Like they just stand there. I do know that there is a difference between them though. I know that there is also shadow people that have like red eyes and they're like evil. Like those are like the evil ones, right? Or like the ones that I don't know. For the most part, there's not a lot of stories about ones that are like terror filling. Well, I have some, but but I don't necessarily feel as if those happen to other people, right? Like I don't think most of the time they just see shadow people and they're just there. And I think that's kind of commendable, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of them just being there, like just being there as like a thing. I think it's a interesting concept. And honestly, I was telling somebody about this recently that I was like, I kind of do the same thing. Like I'll be like in VR chat, Dom, like when we used to use it, and I'll just be sitting there listening to people like talk, and it's kind of like, am I any different than them? I am literally not interacting with them. I'm not doing anything. I'm just listening. I'm literally not doing anything whatsoever. So I don't know, man. It's kind of commendable how they act. You look at one the wrong way, he intimidates you, and you walk away. I don't know. It seems like such like a normal thing to do. Dom.
Well, I just like that you're comparing you in VR chat like with the stupid fucking model that you always use, and just watching people talk to like this fucking the shadow person.
But it's real, right? Like that's a good comparison.
Yeah. It is a good comparison. the fucking I don't remember what model you used to use. I think it's the hallucigenia or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, the hallucigenia model. Yeah.
Standing there listening. I used to do that in Overwatch lobbies too. I used to sit there and listen to how like bad people were at talking to other people, and it would pain me. It would hurt. It would hurt to be in those servers, but I would do it anyway.
I want to go back to VR chat at some point.
Those people are like fucking evil, Dom.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're fucking
genuinely,
insane people.
I remember, as I said, I was talking to somebody about something, and they were talking about like maid cafes or host clubs. You know what a host club is, right?
No.
It's like they're in like Japan. Look it up. I don't. But if I get something wrong, but they're like, there's people in there, right? Like attractive people, and you just pay, or maybe you don't pay, maybe you don't. But you go in there and you just talk to them. I guess some of them could be sexual, I guess. But that's... Look up what a host club is, Dom, if you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Let's see, a host and a hostess club.
Mm-hmm.
A hostess club is a type of nightclub found primarily in Japan. The employee, primarily female staff, and cater to the men seeking drinks and attentive conversation.
Yeah, see, they just talk to them. But yeah, they were like, would you ever like go to one? And I was like, no, like fuck no. And the reason I wouldn't let other people go there either is because Dom, you've been on VR chat. Yeah. You know how annoying and how like fucked those people are. Like it's like that is VR chat, and I can't imagine if you were going somewhere public where you do that in real life is any better. Like it might even be worse. Like honestly, I would hate to be in that area at all. I would hate to be in that place. I would do the same thing that the shadow people do. I'd be a shadow person in the host club and just watch people and be like, ugh, and just be like, Jesus Christ.
Start intimidating people.
Yeah, I'd look at them and say, oh, motherfucker, and they'd be like, what is that thing in the corner? I'd put the Hatman at a. I would put a Hatman at a. We also don't have sleep paralysis demons on here either.
I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like they kind of fall into the same-ish category.
Yeah, I think it would be Hatman and then them. I want to put Hatman above Goliath. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's all right.
The sloth? This is the washed up thingy. No, this.
Oh, I thought it was the map and gory.
No, this is the washed up like carcass. I don't remember what it was called.
I don't remember either. It's like the I was gonna say Orville, like sloth, not sloth. It's something. I don't know what the fuck Orville is.
Orville the octopus.
Oswald.
Orville.
But it's that like I think most Well, I think a good amount of people know what like I'm probably talking about. It's that like it looks all shaved. It's like on a fucking beach.
It's a raccoon, right?
Well, it looks. Well, no. In reality, it's like a dead sloth.
Oh,
Like
I thought you were talking about the other one. That's like a raccoon.
But well, it's like that, but it's actually like a sloth, and someone like fucking murked the sloth, shaved it, and it was like, oh, look at this creature that I found.
Yeah. Now I know exactly where I'm putting this dumbass.
Yeah, this stupid little bastard goes in F tier.
The F tier, piece of shit. Every carcass, like every whale carcass, every bottlenose dolphin carcass goes down here. Like honestly, like they're such like dumb cryptids. Like it's like, oh, I found this this thing of skin floating around. It could be a sea serpent. It's like, no, it's a whale. It's a fucking whale.
Yeah, it's whale blubber. It's a fucking whale. Washed up, decomposing whale.
Yeah.
If you say otherwise, you're stupid. Because you don't know what a whale skeleton looks like.
This video is gonna have like
whale anatomy
eight likes.
like.
This video is gonna have 8 likes and 3 million dislikes. They're gonna say they really put Dodo bird in S. That's not even a fucking cryptid.
That Domino guy's pissing me the fuck off. He's insulting my intelligence.
Oh my god. I can't wait for that. I think we need to put a disclaimer at like the beginning. Like when we when we start the tier list again, we need to like do a these are our opinion. Like some of these aren't even like serious. Actually, well, you know what? This is serious though. Like this is I'm fucking business when I'm talking about the shadow people and stuff.
No, yeah, I get it. Like, dude, I'm serious about like fucking Goliath. Not like fucking Goliath. just a
serious relationship with Goliath.
My on and off again relationship with
out.
Goliath. Yeah, man, me too. God bless.
Ningen?
Yeah, the Ningen.
I already talked about this.
Yeah, you're actually like terrified of this thing. Like if we.
I'm not like terrified of it, but like the concept of like seeing it, I think is the bad part, right? Mm-hmm. Like some of these, like it's like, oh, I see it, and I'd be like, oh, like this one. If I saw this one, I'd be like, oh, and if I saw this, I'd be like, it's a fucking owl. Like I'd be like, that's just
an owl the size of a man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. If I saw a gargoyle, I'd be like, a church. I saw Hat Man. Maybe I'd be a little flustered, right? I saw the Snallygaster. I'd be like, that's not real. That's in my head. Saw a dodo bird, I would cry. Ningen? If I saw a Ningen, I would like shit myself. Like I would turn white like him and like I'd probably turn into one. Like if we were in the Arctic waters, like me, you, Dom, and me, you, Matthew, and Jacob were in there. If we were there and I saw this fucking thing, I would like shit bricks. Like I would not stop.
I honestly don't know how I'd react. Because the whole thing is it doesn't really do anything, but
it's like a man.
I guess I'd be a little spooked, but like then again,
it's like ginormous.
I'd still like, yeah.
It's like fucking huge. I think
it's a poorly aged thing.
I think the problem is that it hasn't been seen enough, right? Like I think the thing is that it doesn't do anything is a problem because it could. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what the fuck it's gonna do. It could play rock paper scissors with me. I don't know what type of intelligence this thing is holding.
Where would you put it?
I don't think it's S, but I think it is A. I think it's A above Hatman.
Alright.
I think something about its imposing nature is cool. And I think it's also cool because it fits the color scheme, I guess, of Antarctica or whatever it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think it is in Antarctica because it's a beluga whale, but
it's just a fucking beluga whale.
Yeah, but it's all right. I think it's pretty cool.
So next up we got Incubus.
Incubus.
So the Incubus is just the male version of the succubus, I think. Hold on, let me. Once again, this is something I haven't really done any lore reading. Mm-hmm. A male demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women. Okay, so yeah, it's
Why
just.
can't it? Why not sleeping men?
I don't know. Ask the Incubus.
They need to be like gay incubuses or like pansexual
probably.
incubuses.
But I've only ever heard one Incubus song and I liked it. But I don't know. I think Incubus probably maybe B tier. Because really all.
I feel like we're gonna be biased, right? Like I'm not gonna be fucked by an incubus.
Yeah, I'm not fucking an Incubus
Like,
either.
like an incubus isn't gonna come to my house. It just said it fucks women. It doesn't fuck me. I'm not a woman. I'm not its like its demographic.
But like I think the whole thing with Incubus and like succubi is that like they drain your life force when they fuck you.
Yeah.
So I feel like even
Cigarettes
though
do that too.
Yeah, cigarettes are fucking your lungs.
Cigarettes do that too. The last time I checked, people aren't complaining about that.
And you know, yeah, fucking put the Incubus in like D tier.
Okay.
Yeah, put that bitch in D tier.
I'm putting it under the goatman. Actually, you think goatman will get mad? You think he has like Wi-Fi?
What's he gonna?
You
do?
think any of these things have Wi-Fi? You think they're gonna be pissed off when they watch the barbecue pit tier list and they realize where we put them?
Probably. Like a couple of our, like I don't know, maybe one or two of them.
Just
what
a
are they
little
gonna do?
bit.
Dox us?
I just think y'all's lore kind of sucks. Like I don't know. Like I guess if I talk to y'all, maybe I would change my opinion on y'all. Like maybe if we did like a personality tier list, this would be 100% different.
But as far as we know, like I know Goliath's personality.
This is based on like cool factor, or like, I guess cool factor.
Cool and spooky factor.
Yeah. This one?
Next.
I don't know what this is called, but I fucking hate this one.
Spaceman.
I hate this shit.
Put that bitch in F tier. It's just like someone's grandma.
I think it's higher than this, but they are not very. They are like equal. Yeah, it's somebody's like grandma or their fucking dad or some shit. It's stupid. I hate it.
Alright, next we have
the sex furry.
The Native American witch or warlock or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're not gonna say it because.
I think to put it simply, I think it's just a B, right?
Did you say it's B? Below.
Well, we have the bing bong right here too.
Yeah.
And the sing sang, the bing bong and the sing sang.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that one. It isn't it like it knows that you're talking about it.
Yeah, this one. I think both of them do. I don't know how accurate that could be. But I think this one may be a little cooler because this one's more like decrepit, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one's more
like
decrepit.
if they were in like a one-on-one brawl, who would win?
Probably this one.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the lore. I don't.
Well, because like the.
Because this one's like bloodlusted, right? Like this one's ready to tussle.
Yeah. Because that one's like yeah, it's all skinny and stuff and gangly, but it's strong as hell, dude. Like Joe Rogan would have like a tough time fighting it.
Winston would probably have a tough time fighting it.
I think Winston could probably beat it.
In raged form?
Yeah, Rage Winston. Yeah.
What if it was raged too? It's already on rage mode.
Yeah, but Winston, it's Winston though.
The Winston, the sex mod creature?
Sex mod Winston.
I guess, maybe. But he doesn't do a lot of damage when he just does knockback.
Exactly. Dude, if he knocks him off like a cliff or something.
I don't know, Dom. I don't know. I guess it depends on arena, right?
Yeah. Like, what map are they fighting on?
Like, if they're fighting, like, New York, I don't know who the hell's winning.
So, next up we have the Banshee.
The Banshee. I know where I'm putting Banshee.
So
I have some qualms with this type of creature.
The whole thing, like, from what I can remember, is when you hear it scream, someone's gonna die.
Yeah, someone near you or you are going to. And
That's all I remember.
And I think, now Banshees, don't get mad at me if y'all are watching, but I think that's dumb. I think the idea that I can just randomly be selected is a shit lore purpose, right? Like it's like could you imagine how fucked up that would be if I'm just like I'm like shitting or something, or I'm at the thrift store, right? Like I'm at the thrift store and I just hear a blood curdling scream and I'm like, oh great, like you know what I like? It's like oh cool, thank you for that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just seems so inconvenient for it to happen to you, and it's not immediate. I don't think either. Yeah,
it's random. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like it's like come on, dude. Come on, man.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Do it to me. Do it to me like 30 minutes in advance. You know what I mean? Like it's like don't do this shit. I'm like on death row. Like you know what I mean? I don't know my death date. I know it's gonna happen soon. I hope. But yeah, I don't know. I'll put it on D. Like I would literally say D. I would say under goatman.
Okay, so Batsquatch. I don't even want to talk about this one because this one's fucking stupid. Like the one report that I know about is like a father and son going out on a hunting trip, and like the dad's picked up by Batsquatch.
Picked up? Like he's hitting on him?
Yeah, man. He's trying to hit on him. He's giving him like sexy eyes and stuff.
He's trying to guess the diameter of the dad's nipples through his shirt.
Dad has really small nipples.
He says, ooh, yeah. The whole finger could fit on him.
But, F tier, because it's just a fucking Bigfoot ripoff. It's a Bigfoot reskin.
Yep. I'm putting it above these ones, though. These ones fucking suck ass. Like, these ones are terrible. This one, at least this one's a reskin, right? Like, these are just fucked. Manticore?
The Manticore. I like the Manticore. It's cool looking. It's just a lion with dragon wings and a scorpion tail. And I think that's as the cool kids would say, metal as fuck. But it's still not like S tier worthy though.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe high C tier.
I was gonna say C too.
Above the Snallygaster.
I was literally about to put it there. Like actually, that was exactly where I was gonna put it. It's just a fucking like I don't know. It's like an amalgamation of animals.
It's a chimera.
Dude, we don't even have chimera up here.
I mean, technically, Manticore counts as a chimera. Because a chimera is just an amalgamation of other animals.
Yeah, but that could be anything.
The Bear Lake Monster.
That's what this is?
Yeah, that's the Bear Lake Monster. That's Bloop. That's Bloop right there. We're saving Bloop for after Bear Lake Monster. Bear Lake Monster, I literally don't remember the lore on that one, and I don't feel like looking it up, but it's just another lake monster. Put that bitch under Banshee.
Under Banshee?
Yeah, under Banshee.
Alright. The Bloop?
The Bloop.
Hate Bloop.
Yeah, the Bloop is one of the overrated fucking cryptid conspiracy things, and I don't like it. It's annoying.
I think it might be on par with like Megalodon. Like I think those are the two ones that people are always like, dude, it's something bigger. Dude, the Bloop is the Megalodon.
But Megalodon, I fucking despise Megalodon.
No, Megalodon is on a whole nother level of like hatred. I hate that shit.
But we're gonna say that till we reach Megalodon. So Bloop 100% goes in fucking F tier.
Bloop is an F tier. Bloop.
Nah, put it below even the carcasses.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
The Bloop.
Oh my god.
Someone's gonna get angry over that, but
someone's gonna kill us.
The Bunyip.
The Bunyip.
The Bunyip's an Australian one. It's a little swamp monster that has been described in many different ways, being either like a giant sloth-looking motherfucker or a hadrosaur. And one of the reports that I read. But I don't know. I give it a plus for possibly being a dinosaur, because me being me. I'd say maybe D tier, above Goatman.
Yeah.
Below Incubus.
Pretty good.
Dwarves.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Dwarves. What can I say? Dwarves are like C. Like I don't even have to. There's nothing I can really talk about them. Everybody knows a dwarf. I think they're C.
C tier, yeah.
Above
Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they're above Baba Yaga. There's not really anything like special about them.
But they make cool armor and weapons.
Yeah, I like the dwarves in in Skyrim, but we don't know what they look like.
Uh,
I think the concept of them is cool. Like in Skyrim, again.
Yeah.
In Skyrim, they're cool. Like how they
like how they were like some huge civilization with like all this cool
yeah, they were
technology.
advanced and shit, and then something, and then those other guys wiped them out or something.
I like the dwarves and the Lord of the Rings stuff. I like them in that.
Yeah. I like honeydew. Like honeydew for the Yogs, guys. Demon?
So demons. As a kid, demons always fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But now, as a almost 21-year-old man, I find myself constantly fighting demons. Whether it be
kind of
demons,
obsoleting them, right?
Yeah, whether it be demons
in the form of women.
Demons in the form of women, or demons that hide within a bottle.
Yeah.
These demons do a lot more damage to one's personal life, mentally and emotionally, rather than physically. So I'd say I'd put them at least B tier.
B? You put a demons in B tier? I would put them in D. Like honestly, demons might get a little pissed off, but for real, okay, going back to talking to somebody else, but this is a different person. They're always like oh, don't leave mirrors out and shit, and it's like okay, but did demons used to come through my TV? Did demons come through my mirror when mirrors weren't invented? Like where like did they now just fill that niche? Like you know, like it just doesn't make any sense. Like none of that shit makes any sense. Like it's like oh, the properties of the mirror are psychic. They let other things in. It's like why?
Oh, really?
It's like what?
Who said that?
You know, if that's real, that would mean the moon opens a portal every night, every day. Every day it's up. It's always up. Actually, it's always up for most of the time.
That would make for like an all-right horror thing, though.
Yeah, that would be kind of scary, right?
Yeah, the moon opening a portal, like fucking creatures coming out.
Because it would, right? I don't. Does the moon is a mirror? It reflects the light off of. So that means that it's there's a portal always open. Technically, which means, are they using moon powers to go through the fucking car mirror that's on my shelf?
Are you telling me there's moon demons?
Are they? That's the reason we haven't been back, though. There's something fucked up over there.
The
That's like Doom.
Holy shit.
Well, I think we created Doom.
But I don't know. Has anyone ever, like, in the history of like Christianity and stuff, ever like fought a demon?
Possession?
No, I'm talking like
a physical demon?
Knuckle, yeah, like bare knuckle brawl with a demon.
You know what? I don't think they're ever physical. Like I can't actually think of like a physical story of them. They're always like metaphysical. They're never like appearing to you.
You know what? Yeah. Now that I think about it, like unless there's like a demon in physical form, that bitch going in D tier.
B or D?
D.
D.
D as in Dominic or demonic.
Possessions are cool though. I think that one's a cool part of the thing. But D. Where do we put this? I think it's above Banshees. Yeah, we did put Goatman. Goatman is a demon.
Above Goatman.
But yeah, I was gonna as an overall, I think demons are cooler than just a single Goatman.
The Yeti. Another Sasquatch, Bigfoot reskin.
Yeah.
But
another fucking money grab.
But I like the Himalayas. The Himalayas are kind of cool. But I don't know. The Yeti I have a little bit of a soft spot for, so I'd personally put him in D, not F.
D.
Yeah, D, maybe lower D, above Banshee. You know, put him above Goatman just to fuck with Goatman
No.
more. I want to bully Goatman.
Goatman's gonna like Yelp, gonna give us a bad Yelp review.
Fuck him.
Oh my god. Dingo Dial?
It's the Crocodingo or something like that. I don't know. I didn't check the Cryptid wiki page. But from what we could tell it was a dingo with a crocodile head, but our minds went straight to dingo dial.
That might be what he's based off of, maybe.
Probably.
Or maybe someone saw Dingo Dial and based it off of him.
I like to think that Dingo Dial's real and he's out there, you know.
Like Bigfoot? He's out there?
Yeah, but like Dingo Dial's all ripped now.
Yeah.
So
Rip-a-dial.
Rip-a-dial. Rip-a-dingo-do. I'd say maybe high C tier.
High C tier?
Yeah, maybe, but once again above Baba Yaga.
Oh yeah, of course.
Above Baba Yaga, below Dwarf.
Okay, Meatwad. Meatwad is like the congregation of like worms that was pulsating, and it's a video of like this ball of worms. It's definitely worms, but I think it's a septic like sewer or some shit. I think it's cool if you kind of suspend your disbelief as to what it is. Kind of. Oh, I guess we haven't really got into some of those things. Well, let me see. Let me see what's in here. If there's any things that are like, oh, those are pretty cool. Oh, like the Ningen. Like thinking about the Ningen and I guess the Chupacabra are pretty cool. But it's like at the end of the day, this is a dog and this is a beluga whale. But I think as like a concept, disregarding what it could be, I think it's pretty cool. Like the idea that it's just something that we don't know what it is.
There's like video footage of like the worms, and it looks like something out of like Resident Evil or something, which
Yeah.
I kind of like. I feel like once again it's probably one of those things that's maybe C tier.
C?
Yeah, because at the end of the day it's just a fucking ball of worms.
I would put it low B.
Low B?
Yeah. Because if you get rid of the idea that it's worms, it is kind of cool. Like that it's just something that they found in a sewer. This thing? I don't know what is
the
this?
Grootslang. The Grootslang. So the Grootslang is right. I just want to make sure it's African cryptid Grootslang. The Grootslang is a legendary creature that is reputed to dwell in a deep cave in the Richardsveld in South Africa. Yeah, it resembles an elephant in a way. It has a long fuck-off tail and a big tusk.
The Dark Souls boss.
Yeah, it does look like a Dark Souls boss. I think it's all right. Maybe
Like C?
Yeah, C tier once again above Baba Yaga.
Yeah. Is it better than Dingo Dial?
Yeah, I'd say
I
it's
think it
better than
is.
Dingo.
The Hopkinsville Goblin?
No, that's the Dover.
Oh,
demon.
this is the Dover Demon.
Yeah.
Dover Demon.
I don't remember what it does, but I know it's a little fucking.
Doesn't do
goon.
anything.
D
It's-
tier.
D?
Well, like, cause
How many
it's
of them
just a
do you
little-
think you could take on? Like if
The-
if this thing were to run into your house, we should also do tier list of this. Like how many or like how easily could you take them down? Tier list. But I think if some of these ran into my house, I feel like they'd be fast, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they'd be like the baby things from Dead Space. I think I could take on like probably 50. No,
50?
actually, I could probably take on like a fuck ton of them. Like probably like 500.
Alright.
Like if my stamina wasn't a problem and I just had to go off of pure strength and not mess up like technique, I think I could do 500 easy. Unlike the Hopkinsville Goblin, because remember I said the Hopkinsville Goblin has like talons. I think that's the reason I could only get like 100, maybe even 50 probably. Those talons are some killers, you know what I'm saying? But where would I put this? I hear talking. Where would I put this? Where would you put this, Dom?
I don't know. Maybe C or B tier.
C or B?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put it on B.
Let's see.
Oh, C. Sorry. Snallygaster is cooler than him. He's a goofy guy, though. But at the same time, I don't really get anything from him, right? Like, I'm not feeling anything from him. Maybe below dwarf, actually. Maybe below this, too. Would you go as far to say that he's worse than Dingo Dial?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just because it's Dingo Dial.
You know what, above Baba Yaga, too? Or no?
Yes, of course, above Baba Yaga.
Okay. The Nuckelavee?
That's scary. That's actually...
I think it is pretty scary, but I think the idea that you can just walk over water is not, right?
Yeah, but then again, like, you have to be near water.
At the same time, though, I think it's Irish or some shit. Like, it's like there's a coast.
Oh.
Like, the whole fucking place is a coast. It'd be the same thing if there was, like, a Hawaiian one, right? Like, I could just be like, oh, I'll just go in the water. But I think if they were to find you in a forest, I think you're fucked. Like, you're absolutely fucked. But then, if you're in a forest, you'd have water with you, right? You wouldn't just go in that forest and feel like, oh, I'm in the forest. But I don't know, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. But it would be pretty easy, right? To have just a bottle of water and be like, the Nuckelavee is gonna come after me tonight. And then you just throw water on it and it goes, "Aah!" and runs away.
Well, I thought it has to be like moving water.
I'll
be damned.
Well, maybe it does have to be moving water. Well, I mean, look, my fucking bottle of water is moving water, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah.
We'd have to test it out. I would put it maybe it'd be above. Where would you put it down?
I'd put it above Chupalupa.
Above Chupalupa? You like it better than Chupalupa?
Well, the fear factor.
Yeah.
Because the Chupacabra, I feel like I could physically fight. I can take that thing on a fight because
yeah,
it's a little weak creature.
Mm-hmm. The Nuckelavee, you're not fighting.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna get the upper hand at you no matter what. I mean, it's all muscle, man. The Drake? This isn't a Drake. What is this? A Wyvern?
I like anything dragon related, so Wyvern immediately. I was gonna say S tier, but no, I'd put it maybe A tier. A or B.
A or B.
Yeah, A or B.
I'd put him at B. I'm not really a big fan of dragons. They're just kind of. But you like dinosaurs, so yeah. I guess. But yeah, I don't know. They're just big reptiles. They're just big lizards. Where would you be fine with me putting this?
Between Chupacabra and
Nuckelavee.
Wendigo. Yeah.
Oh.
Or yeah, that also works.
Drop Bear?
That's a stupid one.
I think for me, Drop Bear goes in C. I think the idea of it is just so dumb that it should be in a C. I think the concept of it is so stupid that it can't be a D. It has to be a C. That it's just some rabid ass koala. What are you thinking though?
Yeah, like it's just a stupid fucking koala. That's all.
Yeah.
Once again, above Baba Yaga though.
Owlman.
Harpies? no, that's Harpy.
Harpy.
Harpy. I don't remember much lore about harpies other than oh my god.
What, Dom? What are you about to say?
Back in high school, I had a thing for harpies. Like that was my introduction to the monster girl thing. But it yeah. Shut up. But actual harpy lore though, no, I think they're all right. Probably D tier.
D.
Yeah,
Where you
D.
putting them?
Below Banshee.
Below Banshee? Damn.
Yeah. String people.
String people.
Okay, so this one I actually do have a bit of lore on.
Yeah.
So in early like 2003, Martha Washington in Cork County, what was it? It was Georgia. Yeah, Cork County, Georgia.
Yeah.
She came across these little creatures. Well, not okay. So how? Hold on, let me fucking pull up the thing.
They're kind of like the black stickmen, right? Like how they're just there.
Yeah, they're kind of like shadow people in a way, but they don't really.
They run away,
like,
right?
Yeah, they run away when you approach them.
I guess it would be kind of like those ghosts that you. Okay, well, not that you see, but you could potentially see in like the corner of your eyes, right? Like where you move them and then they're out of your vision. It would be kind of like that. I think, and I don't necessarily think that they're scary though, right? Like they're more like, oh, it's a string person is in my house, but I don't know. Actually, maybe that might be a little scary. Now that I'm thinking about it, have a string person in your house that you can't like ever catch, like he's just there out of your reach. That is kind of scary, right? You can't even like poison him or anything. I don't know. What was the incident you were talking about, Dom?
I was just describing like the incident where she just saw like these little figures running around her house, and like they were like very, very prevalent for a while, and they just sort of like disappeared.
You know what we also don't have on this list?
What?
Gnomes. We don't have Duende on here.
Duende?
Those are gnomes. And we don't have. I'm not gonna say the name. It's night. I'm not gonna say the name. The owl witch. We don't have them on here either, which is interesting because we are.
Yeah.
But
where
those are the ones we should have put them. String people.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because I put Hatman on A, right? But I don't think they're. These are ones that you ranked. They're not better than this. The Nuckelavee is scary, but at the same time, you can just get water on him. I think also because I admire the idea that they just watch you. I think they have to be like bottom A.
Yeah.
Like they're just there. They just exist. Injured Cold. Injured Cold is another one of those things like the. Oh shit! Like the CIA or whatever, who the fuck, whatever, has him. Yeah. So some people say he's like a random dude, and sometimes he's an alien. I think that has a permanent smile on his face, and he comes and questions people. I think you know, also the Men in Black are like clones. There's also things that say that they're clones and they're like gray, like their skin is gray. Like as I said, like Mr. X. I think they'd have to be on par with Injured Cole would have to be on par with the Men in Black, I think, because I don't know if he's cooler though, right? Like I would like to have a conversation with him, but I know the only way that I'm gonna have a conversation with him is if he's coming to like take information from me, which is kind of what a conversation is, but I guess it's more mischievous because he's doing it for the act of somebody else. I think he would be maybe above Men in Black, but he's like on par with them.
Yeah.
A worm?
The worm, it's just a dragon without legs and wings, so not much to say about them other than maybe C tier, above drop bear. Yeah, above drop bear. The atmospheric jellyfish. I think as a concept they're pretty cool, but I don't think they exist. I think if they were more like scary or like creepy in nature, like how the lightning sprites are. I think lightning sprites are super fucking cool. But I think this is just like a super downgraded version of that. And I would honestly put them maybe it's C tier. Somewhere at C tier. What about you, Dom? What do you got? Yeah, it's somewhere in C tier.
C
Maybe somewhere between worm and Baba Yaga.
Yeah. I think under
Drop bear.
drop bear, yeah. Fairies.
Fairies. So we all know that the typical little fairy stories, like there's fairies in the forest living in mushroom villages.
Mhm.
Or they're big fairy. I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing it right now.
Big
But
fairy. You gotta be nice to these guys. They might fuck you up too, honestly.
I'd put them at
No disrespect, fairies, but
D tier.
D tier. Where you putting them?
Between harpies and bear lake monsters.
Yeah. I think I would. Bear leg monster. I'll put him above bear leg monster. Fresno Nightcrawler. Let's go. Fresno Nightcrawler, Nightwalker, night fucker. Fresco. Fresno Nightcrawler is an S. There's no fucking dispute over whether this is an S or not. Dom, what do you think about this? Are you gonna dispute this?
No, I'm not gonna dispute it.
I fucking love the Fresno Nightcrawler. I think they're super fucking cool. You know, I'm looking at this list. I'm looking at these top ones, right, that I've chose, and I feel like they're really, like they have something in common, or maybe they're Dom, I think they're me. I think a combination of all these things would just be me. I would goof around like a dodo bird, and I'd Fresno Nightcrawl, and I do the thing, and the Ningen. I think I would do that. I think I'd just swim around.
You'd lay face down in the water.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I feel like a lot of these things really speak to me, right?
Yeah.
I think if I died and went to cryptid heaven and I was able to choose what I'd be, I think I would be these things. I would be the Fresno Nightcrawler though. I think that's super fun. I think that would be goofy and fun to be. There'd be this long white pair of pants walking around, and then I just don't do it ever again. I had enough. I'm like what's his name? Lieutenant Dan. I'm like Forrest. I'm like Forrest. I walked across all of America and then I got bored.
It's a Fresno Nightcrawler.
I think Matt Watson from Super Mega.
So
Nymph.
we got the nymph.
I think Nymph is on par with Harpy.
Yeah, put it above Harpy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just for the principle of it. Griffins are cool, but nothing really to write home about. So I'd put them maybe C tier.
The C tier. Where are we putting him?
Right next to the worm.
Where? Above drop bear or next to?
Yeah, above drop bear.
All right.
Okay, so
This
the
thing?
Gasha Dokaru. I got the Wikipedia page up. Gasha Dokaru and onomatopoeia for rattling skull.
Wolnir.
Are skeletal giants collected from the bones of many soldiers and victims buried in mass graves. Their teeth chatter and bones rattle a gachi gachi sound, which is the yokai's namesake. Yeah. So they're born of mass death. They're funny Attack on Titan. They're real. I like the idea of these giant skeletons that'll like eat you.
Yeah.
But I'd say maybe B tier. Below the
Nuckelavee.
And then yeah,
I think so. I think so too. I think it's really intimidating to think it's like say you were one of the only warriors to survive that battle, and then this thing is there. Like this is your people. I think that's a little concerning. I think that's
like
super fucking concerning, actually.
And the whole thing is like it's coming for you. Like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Ghosts?
Ghosts?
Woo!
I think it's safe to say ghosts are maybe B tier, maybe low B tier, high C tier.
I was gonna say low B, maybe high C. Are they better than this? I think they might be.
Go for some high C right about now.
Oh, where's the
Bunyip?
Where's the Bunyip go?
What did you do to Bunyip? Fuck.
Where did the ghost go? Oh, he's in D tier. Where'd the Bunyip come from? From here?
I think, yeah.
I think that is where he came from.
High C.
High C, I think. But are they cooler than this? They might be.
Yeah, cooler than the worms.
Yeah.
Hellhounds.
What do you got to say about these ones before I say something?
Kind of spooky, kind of cool looking. That's about it.
I think these suffer from the same thing with banshees. How you see them and then you're just kind of like, well, fuck. I think you have to see them 3 times. I think, but it's like if I see them once, I'm not guaranteed to see them again, and I think that's kind of fucked up, right? Like that's like, come on, dude. Like I don't want to have to like deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's such an easy cop out. You know what I mean? As I said, using like an allusion to real life. I mean, these are real. Don't get me wrong, but being on death row, you know what I'm saying? They give you your date, but you're not exactly. You're not going to get that. Like sometimes people just die before getting their death row date, right? Like and it's kind of like that. I think it just sucks to have that a concept like put into you. And maybe that would put them at an A tier, but my absolute despise of that idea probably puts them under Banshee, because I don't know when I'm going to die, and I don't know if they're going to appear again. I think this is where I would put them, because Banshee, I know somebody's going to die. These ones, I'd have to see them 3 more times. Which is a little like fucked up, right?
Mm.
Like why can't you just do it to me now? Hippogriff?
I'd put it below Griffins.
I'm trying to look for him. Okay.
Yeah, he's right there.
The
homunculus.
Homunculus? I would put a homunculus at B probably.
Yeah, I'd say it too.
I think it's in between Ghost though. I don't think it's any better than Ghost. But I think the video of him crushing the fucking thing is pretty funny.
Put it up right here.
I think that video. Oh, right here. I think that video is like honestly really funny. The fucking he like shakes his fucking house. Like I remember me and Matthew. I showed Matthew that video in one of our classes, and it was so fucking funny because he had never seen it, and it's just like he put so much force into killing it. Like there's no reason he had to do that, right? Like he's so hate filled when he murders it. Like I think that was like a hate thing. Like you know what I mean? Like that had nothing to do with the fact that it's put on him. But besides the homunculus discrimination, we got the Hopkinsville goblin. Goblin on these, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting these bad boys. Where did I put the other fucking thing? The Dover Demon.
Ripple Dingo dial.
I think I'm putting this thing above the Dover Demon. I think it's all right. I mean, some dude went out and tried shooting them with a buckshot. I think they're all right as like a concept. They're under like the same. Maybe I don't know when they happened. Maybe they all happened at the same time. Like the Dover Demon, this one, and the Flatwoods Monster. I feel like those are all kind of like the same thing, right? Like there's always like this weird like oh, these aliens are attacking my farmhouse. I have to kill them. Like it's that thing. And as I said, I don't know if they happened at the same time, or if or you know what I mean, like for the news to get to the other city or whatever. But I always do feel as if they're kind of the same thing. So I gotta put them right here. I'm just gonna preemptively put it in Megalodon tier. Dude, that shit's so fucking stupid. Like, I can't believe, I can't believe people believe in like the Megalodon's like existence. It's such a, I don't know. It's just a shitter. Like, I hate the Megalodon.
So Dom rant coming in. I genuinely despise the people like who try to justify a Megalodon still being alive with the whole, oh, we've only explored 3% of the ocean. Oh, we don't know what's down there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how shit works.
Yeah.
Especially like for a predator of that size.
Uh-huh.
Specific, like one that's specifically adapted, well, evolved for hunting large sea animals like whales and stuff. It's not going to survive on a diet of deep sea fish. And the whole thing is that it was specifically adapted for warmer climates, like where we find the fossil teeth. It's mostly in what we would consider tropical waters. So up north, no. Deep sea, no. So if I so much as see a single, well, actually, in this fucking,
I'll ban you from the comment section. Like, actually,
I'll show you fucking Megalodon.
And it's also like I remember I talked to Matthew about this like a long time ago, as I said. I think it was around the time I showed him the homunculus video, like years ago. I told him it's fucking absurd to think that this thing would be able to eat big animals, right? Because there's a trickle down thing with nutrients that happens. So top apex predators have to eat more food because they don't get the same amount of energy that a herbivore would get. Because the herbivore gets their food from a natural source, right? So the energy is 100% by then, and I think it keeps halving. It halves until it gets to the apex predator, and by then it's getting like a fraction of energy, which means that for something this big to exist, it would have to be eating like phytoplankton and shit. It couldn't fucking possibly be eating sharks and like other like whales. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would have to eat such an unbelievable amount of biomass that it would definitely be seen on a radar. Like, and especially the fact that this is the same problem with, I guess, like lake monsters and lake monsters. The fact that they are just like prehistoric creatures, and it's like, where are they like breeding? Like, who? Like, it's like there's never multiple sightings of these entities. There's only one. It's always like this is the one in this river. It's this one is here in this ocean, and it's like where are the rest of them? Like, they can't be just like the lifespans like thousands of years. Like, that's not something that's obtainable.
Yeah.
Especially by like shark standards and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would make sense if they were like I guess turtles, right? If they're turtles or like lobsters, or
like because it comes down to like their metabolism and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as we know, Megalodon's metabolism probably wouldn't allow it to live like thousands of years, millions of years.
Yeah.
Because most predators don't usually live that long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't usually live as long as like most herbivores do.
Mm-hmm. But overall, Megalodon is a piece of shit. Megalodon is the worst one ever. I think ever. This is my all-time most hated cryptid ever. Jackalope?
Jackalope? I don't know. I'd put it in maybe F tier. Fuck jackalopes.
Where are we putting it? It's Batsquatch or what's up?
Put it below Batsquatch. Batsquatch is ruling right now. Ogres. Ogres. Ogres are alright. They're fine with me. I like, they're nothing. Once again, one of those things that's not to write home about.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Like, exactly.
It's one of those, like, I only really like it because of a fucking bunch of inside jokes that Matthew and I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably put him maybe C tier. Once again, above Baba Yaga.
Yeah, of course.
The Ahul. The Ahul is basically just a monkey bat thing in Africa. At least I think it's in Africa. I don't feel like checking right now. But yeah, just a big fuck off bat. I guess maybe once again C tier.
C tier.
Yeah, C tier.
Above Baba Yaga, or where are we putting?
Yes, of course. I mean, it's well established above Baba Yaga.
Okay.
Okele Movembe. This is one of my all-time favorites. Simply because it's silly dinosaur in Africa in the Congo. But it's once again like as Matt was saying, it's one of those like, why is it only one? How is this prehistoric creature still alive with only one specimen being around? Where are the rest? I'd put it maybe a healthy B tier. At least.
I was gonna say I do like this one. That is just a funny guy. Where would you put it though?
Below the homunculus.
Cyclops?
Cyclops.
Yeah.
It's just,
Cyclops is alright.
but at the end of the day, it's just a dwarf mammoth skull.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's just a strong guy with one eye.
With one eye. Sometimes a horn.
I guess it's cooler in the mythology, but if we take it at face value, it's just a big dude.
Yeah. So, what do you say? C?
C? I would want to put it at C, but I don't want to put it over Baba Yaga. I don't think it's better than Baba Yaga, honestly.
Yeah, if I could put it below Baba Yaga.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is the first one going below Baba Yaga.
Let's go. Sasquatch?
Bigfoot.
Oh,
Bigfoot, Sasquatch, same thing.
Yeah. Littlefoot.
Stankfoot.
Cumfoot.
Skankfoot.
Cumfoot.
Foot fetish.
What do you what do you think about this guy?
I don't know. To me, it's a classic.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it for sure doesn't fucking exist. But it'd be nice if like some ape man lived in the backwoods of the good old USA. I'd put it above Baba Yaga in C tier.
Yeah.
Now,
woohoo! Succubus?
Woo! The succubi.
No, I'm not gonna reveal a lot. But come on, where you put a succubus at?
I think we might be in the demographic for this one. The succubus. I'm gonna be that guy. Put that bitch in A tier.
A tier?
Put that bitch in
I was
A tier.
thinking S for succubus, Dom.
You know what? Fuck it. Put it in S tier. S for succubus.
Where are you putting it? Above Quetzalcoatl or under?
Nah. Put it right there. Yeah, right below. Yeah. The
we don't
Wampus
even gotta explain that one.
Yeah.
Wampus cat?
Wampus cat.
What you got on this one?
I got personal history with this one. Back when I was a wee little lad, I used to go hunting with my grandpa, and long story short, I saw a wampus cat. Well, what I like to think was a wampus cat, just fucking chilling off in the distance.
Bing chilling.
Yeah, because where we live specifically isn't really known for big cats. And this was a big old cat. But I like the wampus cat. I think he's a little funny dude. But once again, another thing not to really write home about. So probably C tier.
C tier? Where you putting him?
Above Baba Yaga. Above Bigfoot.
Ooh.
Yeah, right there. The
Mongolian deathworm?
Deathworm. Oh. The Mongolian deathworm. I don't know. I kind of like the Mongolian deathworm.
I do too, but Actually, I do think it's pretty cool. I think it could go behind the meat or above the meat.
I'd say above the meat.
Yeah, I like the episode. I watched it with my grandpa. I remember the lost tapes Mongolian death worm episode.
Mm.
I remember watching that with my grandpa. That was baller.
I liked it.
What is this thing?
The Mapengori. So the way it's described actually does kind of scare me because like it's a big creature with a big mouth in its chest, one eye, and big claws. and the artwork that I've seen of it, I don't like it. This one actually does kind of scare me, so I'd probably put a B tier.
Yeah.
Below Chupacabra though.
Yeah. Lizard people? I hate lizard people. I hate the fucking concept of lizard people. It's such a dumb fucking concept. Like the conspiracy theory that lizard people are controlling the government. It's like, I know we've talked about this before. Like it's like, if a lizard person is so famous, right? Why the hell would they put such an inexperienced one in front of a camera? Like, I never, in my experience, I've never seen a spy slip up on the job, right? I've never seen a spy slip up on the job, and anybody else with that profession. I've never seen an FBI person slip up. Nobody says anything about that. CIA people don't slip up. I bet they do. Like, all these people slip up in their own fields, but I don't see it, right? And so you're fucking telling me that these quote-unquote higher-ups are sending in these amateur-ass reptile people to fuck up their camouflage, which they instinctively know how to do, because it's been built into them. Like, it's like, I don't forget to breathe, do I? I never fucking forget to breathe. I'm not just randomly on TV talking about like Jeopardy or something, and then I forget to breathe. Like it's like the birds don't forget to fly. I've never seen a bird fall out of the sky just randomly. Like, it's like this isn't something that happens, right? Like, these reptile people don't fuck up. Like, it's built into their DNA. It's absurd. It's I don't know any reptile people. Dom, are you a lizard man?
No, man. No.
I feel like if you were, I feel like if there were lizard people, I feel like people that were like, I guess, in love, right, would know. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel as if I had, hypothetically, if my wife was a goddamn lizard person, I wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she would tell me. Like honestly, because I know if I was a lizard person, I would tell her, right? I think if I was one, I would tell you. I would 100% tell you. I think it would be funny for you to know. And then I could just, like, do it. I could, like, be like, Dom, there's something over there. And then, like, transform into the lizard person, and you turn around, and then I'd be like, what the hell? And then you turn back, and I'd be normal again. And you'd be like, Matt, stop doing that to me. And I'd be like, what? What are you talking about? I think that would be too, like, funny to keep under wraps. Like, no, like, even if I were to be prosecuted by the reptile council, I don't think it would stop me from being funny. So, where would you put these guys?
Put like D tier.
D? I'm putting them super low D. They're such wonky idiots.
What was this one's name again?
Flatwoods Monster.
Yeah, Flatwoods Monster.
I think it's cooler than the Hopkinsville Goblin and the Dover Demon. I think it is necessarily cooler.
Alright. Flatwoods Monster with the Flatwoods gripping Gussie.
Make my penis flat, right?
Yeah.
Dom, I can't believe you. Would you fuck it? No! Fucking the Flatwoods Monster. Look at it, though. Damn, okay, hold up.
I mean, if offered, I'd give it a chance. Like,
if it asked?
Yeah, like...
If it was like,
you gotta try everything once.
The fucking stupid boulder thing? This is an F. This is a fat-ass F.
Put the
Dom, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is scraping shit off of the ground. This is the worst shit ever. I hate this thing. I think it's such a dumb concept. The fact that it's a big fish, and it's like it's bigger. It's as big as mountains. Like it's like this thing would be everywhere. Like everybody would know about this thing. I don't know about it. I didn't know about it until I saw a TikTok about it like 2 months ago.
Yeah, but only 3% of mountains have been explored.
Oh really? This fucking fish. How does he get back up there? Huh? Nobody notices when he gets back up?
Only 3% of mountains have been explored.
This thing, what is this, Dom?
That's the ropin. The ropin is a pterosaur cryptid. I forgot. I think it's like Papua New Guinea or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is that it glows during the night, and I like that because I like bioluminescence. Any creature that glows is an immediate like ooh for me.
Another Avatar reference. I think this is our Avatar arc.
Really?
Yeah, I think we might be ending the Avatar arc right now, starting this tier list thing. I think the fucking drawn to life Avatar, and I think even Scalar, because there's bioluminescence in Scalar. I think it's the Avatar arc of the barbecue pit. And then this is going into a new era. But continue, Dom.
Yeah, I don't know. You just typical pterosaur things goes and eats people.
Mm-hmm.
I put it below Monkey Mabumbe. Maybe even below Mongolian Deathworm.
Yeah. Maybe?
Maybe.
I'll put him above there. I mean, the Mongolian Deathworm is just a fucking worm. That's poisonous, I think, or venomous.
Big Bird.
Big Bird is a pterosaur, just like this one. Ropin.
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's just a red bird. This is a fucking D. This is a fat ass D.
Put it in D.
This is a D.
It doesn't have anything cool about it like the Ropin. The Ropin at least can like glow.
Fuck it. I'll put the reptile people above it. I think the reptile people is... I mean, it's creative, I guess. We have aliens on this list, right? Oh yeah, we have Roger right there, okay.
Mothman.
Mothman's fucking wiki.
Yeah, he's a classic. I honestly throw him up in S tier.
Whoa. Mothman in S tier?
Yeah, S tier Mothman. Above the succubus.
Bahamut.
Bahamut. So we got the fucking Final Fantasy Dragon one, but in reality, well, in the mythology, it's a fish with an island on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd throw it in C tier, above Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe it is kind of cool, the fact that it has like a little island on it. It's kind of like the turtle thing. Yeah. I don't know if this is from an actual religion, but the turtle thing from David King. David King made it, right?
Yeah.
From David King, I think it's kind of like that concept, I guess.
No, it's Stephen King, Mike.
Stephen. David King is like he's from like Dead by Daylight. He's from like, I don't remember what he's from, but he's from something else. But yeah, Stephen King, that's all right. That's cool. I think on a smaller scale. Also, at the same time, I don't think the turtle thing is any better. I think the turtle thing would probably be like right here, maybe. But they are almost on par with each other. Centaur.
The idea of a centaur is kind of cool, but in reality, it's a man horse.
Dom, what about the fuckability of it, huh? Yeah, we're going there.
We saw the images.
Yeah, we're going there, Dom. What about the fuckability of this thing, huh?
Would you fuck a centaur?
I don't think so.
Yeah, not gonna answer. yeah. That's.
I don't think I should answer. I think no matter what I say, I think if I say no, it's bad, and if I say yes, it's bad either. What are the centaur fuckers gonna say when they realize this? You know, half of my fan base are centaur fuckers.
Yeah, I could tell.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, the fucking I fuck centaur shirt that you wear.
We need to make that. Like, actually, we need to make that in the come and take it shirt.
Put up a picture of the come and take it shirt.
Centaurs are fucking D, dude.
They put them in D.
Centaurs are freaking whack. Fuck ability though. Damn. What is this thing again?
It's a bunyip.
What is
Put it
that?
above the bunyip. Oh wait, where do you put it?
The bunyip?
Oh, yeah, that's the bunyip. Leave it.
The Kappa?
The Kappa.
Kappa's on a higher note now that I know he doesn't do bad things.
I mean, he still does.
Well, he does bad things, but he's not like as bad.
I don't know. The Kappa's always been like a fucking creep to me, but
He's kind of weird, right?
yeah, a little weirdo.
He lures children in and then drowns them. No fucking weirdo.
Probably.
At least he doesn't, you know.
Nah.
I think.
Maybe.
Doesn't
high
make him any
C
better.
tier.
High C tier.
Yeah.
You know, I'm putting him below Manticore. I think
Yeah.
Manticore is cooler. I think if Manticore is like the Chad, right?
Yeah.
This is like the soy face, or like the beta face, the beta Wojak. This is like him being like I'm a bad cryptid, and then Manticore being like I'm an average cryptid, and the other one being like, yeah, I know. Like, you know,
soy facing Kappa with the fucking the receding hairline balding.
He's all lengthy and nasty. Dirty ass water. Mermaids? Fuck mermaids.
Mermaids gonna have to.
I hate mermaids. They're so stupid. Sirens? I think they're stupid. I think they're dumb too. They're such a stupid concept.
I'd say above the bloop. Everything goes above the bloop.
Probably.
Except
yeah.
the stupid fucking bastard.
Yeah, that's dumb fish.
The Naga I like.
Kind of weird how they
not
don't
a-
like fish.
I'd say Naga's maybe above Baba Yaga.
Yeah. Naga's alright.
Same
Baba
thing with
Yaga
like
was-
the same thing with like the Phoenix. The Phoenix would be above Baba Yaga.
Yeah. Concept of Phoenix is pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it's a big bird. You know, I swear I saw one.
Firebird. Really?
Like, I'm being so fucking serious. I swear I've seen one. I remember I was on a road trip, right? I was on a road trip. My grandma, my grandpa, we were driving, and there were like these wooden pikes in the road, right? Or like I guess like next to us on the road. And I remember I was looking out the window, and I saw on one of the pikes, I saw like a fire colored bird that was perched on the thing, right? And it had like it had a plume on its head. It had like a red, yellow, and orange plume, and it was sitting on there. It was sitting on the thing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I turned back, and it was gone. And I think I even told my grandma about it. I swear I told my grandma that I saw like a fire, like a red bird on the thing, and she was like, "Oh, okay." Like she didn't like. At least she didn't like shut it down, being like, "You're fucking crazy. You don't see that. You don't see that." She was just kind of like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, Grandma, turn the fucking thing around. Let's go." I swear I've or maybe I saw like a new cryptid, maybe. But I know there's no bird that looks like that. So, like, I don't know what it was. It wasn't on fire though. It was just the color of fire. I don't know.
Sphinx.
Sphinx.
Sphinx. Yeah, probably D tier.
D. He does funny riddles. I don't know what else he does. Maybe he.
I think he tells riddles. I might be getting him mixed up with something else.
No, I know he does because he always. Actually, I think he always used to give a very generic, like one, and I think the answer was like the Nile River or some shit like that. Let me look it up. Hang on. What was the answer to the Sphinx's riddle? Oh, the answer: man who crawls as a baby, walks on two legs as an adult, and uses a walking stick in his twilight years. His question was, What goes on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? That was his question. That's a long ass answer. What if I just said something? Like what if I just said like a like a dog in the morning, a person in the afternoon, 3 legs. Oh. A camel with a tied leg. Like, you know what? I could just say whatever the fuck I want. Like, it's an answer, right?
Technically correct too.
Yeah. Trolls?
Trolls. Trolls are fucking stupid.
Trolls are goofy. What about the troll under the bridge? What if you met one of those? Don't you have to answer a riddle for that fucker too?
I just like push him over.
What about the trolls on the? What about the goat bridge? I mean the goats and the troll, whatever it's called. The 3 goats, 3 billy goats, 3 billy goats wise. What is it?
What?
3? Is that what it's called?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
3 billy goats guff.
What?
3 billy goats gruff. There's like 3. There's 3 billy goats, and they're trying to cross a bridge, and there's a troll at the bottom.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
And I think they have to answer like a riddle for that to pass, and he like mauls them to death. He doesn't he doesn't do that, but he wishes. I think, you know, fucking riddle guys. You know what I mean? Fuck a riddle guy. Riddle guys at parties. Fuck them. They ruin the party. Like, you know, the Riddler. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's Riddler. All right, I guess. I think I put him. Below the Sphinx. At least the Sphinx is like cool. He's like he's the only. He's a big statue. He's fucking baller. He's just a troll under a bridge. Fuck him.
UFOs?
UFOs are badass. You know what? I don't love UFOs, but I do like them. They're another classic. I think they would be somewhere in B. Any UFOs? B. I think I'd have to maybe put them over the Flatwoods Monster, because Flatwoods Monster is an alien.
Yeah.
So we gotta put the originators up.
Vampires. Vampires. I'm thinking. Because vampires are stupid, but also I'm looking at fucking Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, honestly, maybe D tier.
D?
Yeah.
For Dracula.
D for Dracula. Because I think they're not really like a huge deal. Because it's just, oh, I live forever and I drink blood.
Yeah.
At least you're better than Goatman.
You're putting him above Goatman?
Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster?
The Loch Ness Monster? I like the Loch Ness Monster, but it's a fucking stick.
Yeah.
That's still above Goatman.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Above vampires, though? Equal.
Nah, below Dracula. Yeah, I'd say equal.
Shadow people? Shadow people is an A. Actually, Shadow people is higher than Hatman, actually. I think them as a concept is cooler than just some dude. And I don't think there's multiples of him. Maybe. I mean, there has to be, right? People experience him in multiple times, but maybe he is just one person. Maybe they shadow people, or shadow people are separate people. I kind of like shadow people, though. Remember, as I was saying, they're kind of goofy. Air rods. What about air rods? What do you have to say about air rods?
It's just fucking gnats. Throw them in F tier.
Oh my god. Where are you putting them?
I hate gnats. Put them above the Bloop.
I think they're cool though, but they are just gnats. I think
the Jersey Devil.
Well, the Jersey Devil. Well, actually, I think air rods are cool, but I think, as I said, it's kind of hard to kind of like separate the idea that they're gnats and insects on the fucking thing. Like, it's like if I didn't know what they were, they would be somewhere like right here probably. Yeah. I like them as a concept. Like this one, I like this one as a concept. I think I like this as a concept. I think I would put it maybe here. Below
the Flatwoods Monster?
Yeah. Do you want to move it up?
Yeah, fuck it. Move it up.
Yeah, I think as a concept it's like that. If I suspend my disbelief, they're cool. You know, even then, I think they're kind of cool, though. I think the idea that they're phenomenon that happens with the camera is pretty cool. But not with reptiles, not with reptile people. The phenomenon that happens with reptile people, fuck those people that think they're real. Jersey Devil.
I like the Jersey Devil. I don't know. I'd put it probably same thing in B.
Yeah. Where you put it in
right above the gnats.
Above the gnats.
Cockatrice. It's just a funny little dude. I put it in C tier.
Yeah. Where are we putting him though?
Just
above
put him
Griffin?
anywhere. Yeah, above Griffin.
Unicorn?
Unicorns.
Fucking unicorns.
Unicorns.
We're low D. What's bitchin' D? Fuck unicorns. They're so dumb. Oh, my magical horse. Oh my god.
Kraken.
Uh-huh.
I'd say C. Well, fuck. Oh my bad. Because we have stuff like the giant squid, and then I don't know, maybe lower B.
Lower B.
Because there's evidence of stuff, I don't know, similar to the Kraken. Probably not at like, taking down a ship big.
Yeah.
But definitely like, that's not normal.
Yeah. I think it is kind of cool though that we don't really have like information on it. Like I guess like it's like the way it lives and stuff. Because I mean, definitely it was definitely based off of the giant squid. Like there's no doubt. Yeah, I think it's cool the concept that we're still studying it as a creature instead of it just being like, oh, it's like we know most about it. We're just studying it for other purposes.
Goblins. Goblins, I don't know, for me, immediately go in the S tier because they're yeah, goblins.
Green Goblin.
Green goblins go into the S tier.
Where you putting them though?
Above succubus, of course.
Oh shit. Aliens.
Space aliens. Where would you put space aliens, man?
Where would I put aliens?
Yeah.
I think aliens are fucking dumb. I think they're so stupid. Like it's like no one ever does like aliens like in a way that it's like scary or like in a way that they're weird or something. Like I think the idea this goes into another philosophy idea that I think of, or like a thought thing. So I'm not gonna bring it up because it might fuck some people. Like I've been thinking about it, and it's kind of like it's not like daunting to me, I guess, because there's other things in my head that I'm like, ugh. But I think if you weren't exposed to the things that I think of sometimes, I think it would be scary. But I feel like there's just nothing. I think the idea that we live on a planet is what ruins the idea of what aliens could be, right? There's no way we can escape the biased nature of us trying to figure out what an alien would be. And it's the same concept. Like, it's like, oh, what if aliens are like spiritual entities? But it's like, the reason we think that is because it's been hardwired into our brain to think like that. We're not thinking like that because it's logical, are we? We're thinking like that because it's based off of what we know about our planet. But it's like, how could you base something off that when it's on a completely different planet? And also at the same time, on another side note, I know people are always like, dude, aliens could be so much different. I guess I'm making that argument, but it's like there is also an equal parts that maybe they just look like octopus, like maybe they just look like ants or some shit. Like it's like because if things are the thing with some crustaceans, how they're becoming crabs. Like it's like, or there's even convergent evolution, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like
personalization.
Yeah, that and like convergent evolution and shit. Like it's like, what makes you think it wouldn't happen on another planet, right? Like there's such an, if there's an infinite amount of, there's not an infinite amount, but it is near infinite, right? To the preserver, the perceiver, or us as humans. Like I can't think of the number 1 billion, right? But in my head, I know it's a big number. But to me, it could be infinity, right? So if there is infinite possibilities of animals out there, that means that there is at least a couple million of them that are exactly the same. Which is kind of concerning, I guess, because could you imagine if there was like an alien race that came down and they just look like us? That would be like fucked up. Like I think that honestly might be the most fucked up thing that could happen. I think if an alien came down and they were just like us, I think it would create such a big uproar that I don't think we would have. This goes into a politics thing, but I do feel as if there was aliens that looked like us, thought like us, but didn't speak the same language, it would just be us, wouldn't it? But then that would go into like DNA stuff and shit like that, and you would have to figure out what relatives they were, and then. But anyway, it would all be in essence they are us, right? It's the same thing as like AI. In essence they are us. They were based off of us. They are not based off of anything else. So I think aliens are pretty cool, but at the same time they're fucking dumb. They're just aliens. As I said, they could just be us. But yeah, I would put them maybe above Injured Cold. Injured Cold. I think Injured Cold is cool, but as I said, they're aliens, right? Like they have to go up against another alien. UFOs, as I said, UFOs have to go up against Flatwoods Monster. I do think the Flatwoods Monster is a little cooler than aliens because he's like copper and shit, and I think he's like he has like poisonous gas or some shit. His dookie farts. So I think he's pretty cool. Werewolf?
Werewolves are kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, I put them maybe next to vampires.
Yeah, I would say that too. I think they're. What would you put them? Above or below?
Above.
Yeah, I think yeah, they're kind of on par. I think that's the reason everybody's kind of like, oh yeah, the fucking vampires versus werewolf thing. Like it's because they're so like close together, and they're kind of alike, right? Like they're both humans, I guess.
They're both humans afflicted with some sort of thing.
Yeah. Finally, dragons.
No, I like me dragons. I like me some dragons. But honestly, probably maybe B tier.
B. Yeah. Where are you putting it though?
Right above gnats.
All right.
There we go.
I think we've done it.
Yeah.
This is our tier list. You can make your own tier list. Actually, if I'm being honest, you can hop into our fucking thing, I think, because this is public. You can put this on. Yeah. You can put this on, you can rate it, and then you can tell us how fucked up we did.
Yeah, you can tell us how shit our opinions are. And
you can put every single one of them that we put in F tier and S tier. And it could matter.
Except Megalodon. Fuck Megalodon.
Fuck Megalodon. If I see one person that puts on Megalodon, I'm blocking them. If you put them on anything else besides Megalodon tier, or like fuck you, you shouldn't exist, I think we can't see eye to eye ever again.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, I think everybody else's opinion is valid. I may have said some mean things about reptile people. And maybe, I think that was kind of it. I think the reptile people I really went in on, but no hard feelings, I guess. If you believe in them, power to you. I wish I could see the world through your lenses. I think it would make the world probably a little happier, honestly. I think I would be happier if I believed in all this shit.
Your vertical pupil eyed world.
Yeah, I think believing in all this shit kind of makes the world more mystical and a more fun place to live in. But sadly, this is our tier list, and this is what we chose. But yeah, I think this is it. I think we're set, ready to go.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's it.
Put a jump scare right here.